I know, ooh, it is early in the morning, so I might not get anybody up in here. Everybody probably sleep and whatever. But it's gonna show my little evidence here. People have been saying that he, has transitioned over for a while now, and the family have not given us any real evidence that he's still with us. I mean, he have not did a speech or a video or anything in almost 10 years, okay? And no, I'm not asking for him to come out of retirement, which I know, like, he can't, like, those, which I did not get to show everybody on Facebook his last photos. And this video of him being interviewed, it could have been chopped audio. Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness. I live off an interstate condo. So yeah, you're gonna hear all types of cars just pass by. Maybe I should turn down my mic a little bit. But I got like the noise distortion or noise suppression thing on, but it still come like a lot of shit still comes through. Anyways, hold on. Let me set this to public so I can get into this on Facebook. Okay. But yeah, let me show you this post that, got these gang stalkers on me now. I don't know. I honestly think this chick who is like trying to fuck, like, I don't know, who was like all on my status, she might be Linda, whoever. I don't know. Some weird ass shit. I don't know. I think my screen is open. This little net or something just got in here. Okay, so, but the last interview, well, one of the last interviews he did, he was with, was it Panic, Brother Panic. It was him, Brother Panic or whatever, and so-called Linda, but nobody has ever seen Linda. Nobody has ever seen a photo of Linda. Nobody have ever seen a photo of Bobby and Linda together. I think that's strange for, there not to be a photo of Linda, and Linda has been this loving girlfriend for 25 years, been by his side, been taking care of him, and there's no photo of this Linda person. I find that strange. Um, and the fact that the family say that this person is okay, they go to Atlanta all the time, so called see him, but they don't have any recent photos or videos of him, you know, or a audio recording, or, I mean, an audio recording and like maybe a good side profile video of him would be great. Um, but from what I gathered, after the stroke he had, like, he has no control over his like left side of his body. Um, or at least they were trying to build the strength back up. Maybe like it's partial. I don't know. But from the interviews, from the information I gathered, he lost like pretty much control of the left side, and he was wheelchair bound. Okay, and yeah, since then nobody's really heard from him. There's not, and that's why there's like a lot of speculation he could be gone, because like it's just strange. I get that he wouldn't want pictures, maybe, but then again, why haven't there been like some type of audio or video, just a little 2-minute TikTok video? Hey guys, I'm all right. Because for years, his fans have been worried. His followers have been worried about him, his condition, his whereabouts. And we knew how he felt about his family. I have a clip, of a video. I have a video clip of what he said about his own family. Okay, what he thought about his family. So, I don't trust them. Okay? He didn't really trust them. So, um, but everybody want to go off of, just what the brother says. The brother who is literally a part of the Boule, his brother is a part of the Boule. Okay, the wife. I actually have a photo of the brother's wife. Okay, at a Boule dinner, the 67th Boule dinner. She was like dressed in all white, doing the little hand signs. Okay, and also the daughter is in it too. Okay, you know, there was an interview or one of his lectures. Bobby was speaking about his mother being into that also. So his whole family is into that, and to achieve gnosis or to tap in, to really tap into the spirit, spirituality, you really don't need to be a part of those cults. I don't even think those what is it those secret societies really get you deep into true like esoteric, like was it esoteric or esoteric? I think esoteric is outer. No, esoteric is outer and esoteric is inner, or like mystery sciences and spirit, teachings. Um, but you really don't need to join any of that. But a lot of people don't have that light within them to guide them, so that's why they join these groups and be a part of like a school of thought instead of being an individual and coming into it. I don't know how to explain it, but yes, it's just, I don't know. Even Bobby explained it, and it's gonna be in this video that I'm gonna play in a second, about what he thought about family and stuff like that. But I made this post the other day. Some people got upset because they like, oh no, why do you say rest in paradise, Bobby Hemmit? Because like for a while now, people have been talking about Bobby coming into their dreams, okay, and then like some people say they see him during like was it shroom trips and stuff like that. He been coming into like people's, they've been seeing him while they astro travel. It's like it's a lot of videos about that, and I've been seeing people post and stuff about that. And I had like actual people close to me come to me and say that yeah, they heard that he passed, and they heard from people that were close to him, like family members. Now we have this other family member, this brother, that say he's still alive, but been giving us the same spiel. Oh, he's in Atlanta, safe with his loving girlfriend of 25 years and all that. Okay, well, I wrote the brother and I was like, okay, so because this chick here, hold on, let me go to this. Okay, so if you don't know so I posted this. If you don't know who this is, you can't sit with me when it comes to consciousness. This is how I know most of y'all are posers who just got in this movement 2020 marching with BLM scammers. And I believe a lot of these motherfuckers who are sitting here being like, oh no, he's still alive, blah, blah, blah. No, they have, look, I've been in this since 2012, okay? And I found out about Bobby Hemmit around 2014, 2015. Yeah, a little after his stroke, but still, like, I was catching up. I know a lot of people have been watching him since, like, early 2000s, though, with his lectures. But, I mean, come on. I was literally a teenager when I found out about this guy. So, let me see. But I've been in this for like 10 years. So, like, motherfuckers, like, it's like these newbies. They're the ones who are like, oh no, like, let's let him chill out. Or, chill out. He don't want to be in public. No. Okay. Well, that's cool. I know he can't do the lectures no more. We just want to update on his health and condition. Like, it's been 10 years. since we had any update on his condition. And we're not supposed to question anything. We're just supposed to go off of a text message. Okay? So, Star Serious, me and this person been going back and forth. Hold on. They posted. And so this is how I found Bobby's brother's Facebook profile, because I didn't know he had a Facebook profile. I knew about Bobby's brother, didn't know he had a Facebook profile. So once I found out, I went and wrote him myself too. But this is the chick who said she had just connections. I thought you would be on a phone call with this guy or something, like, or connections to where you can just call up, Bobby himself or Linda. Like, do anybody got some connections to Linda? Why can't Linda come on camera and have Bobby sitting on his good side, roll Bobby in right there with the wheelchair, have him sitting on his good side, the right side, not the left side. Okay, like this. Okay, and Linda get on camera and be like, hey, yes, this is Bobby, he's fine. He's, I've been taking care of him. Like, but we've never seen Linda. We don't know who this Linda person is. We don't know what the freak she looked like. Okay. Like, 25 years and they've never caught a photo of this person. Okay. So she was with him by his side while he was doing these lectures. Okay. Before the stroke. Okay. But they never caught a photo of this person. But whatever. All of you, Hemmit, you're welcome. Good morning. They are putting rumors out that Bobby passed. Is he with us? No, he's not. Oh, no, sorry. No, he is not dead. For some reason, they say this shit at Everett 6 months. Or Everett 6 months. But he meant every 6 months. Thank you for confirming. And that's all these motherfuckers, that's all these NPCs need, is just that. That's it. I need a video. I need a video with the audio. I need to see him physically. Because even that video from 2016, we don't even see him physically. Like, they have this camera panned to the candle, okay? They have it panned to this altar, okay? The little interview that, Brother, or Panic did, the camera was panned to the candle or whatever. You don't even see him. All right. And then, like, some people even speculate the little photos of him from 2013 don't even look like Bobby. But I know, like, your face can change a lot if you lose a lot of weight. So, but they're saying, some people are even saying, oh, he's a clone and blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Right here. Like, I don't even know what is that damn code. Alright. So it's making me do a code. Give me a second. Alright, whatever. Alright, so I was like, hello, my name is Naya. I am a follower of Bobby Hemmitt's teachings, and there have been a lot of rumors going on about Bobby passing away, and I want to know if it's true or not. Someone referred me to your page and said that you were his brother, and that he lives with you. Everybody's wanting to see a video of him talking, because it's been almost 10 years. I mean, come on. I am his brother. He lives with his girlfriend of 25 years in Atlanta. He is okay. He no longer wants to be in the public at all. Which, okay, understandable, yeah. Well, wheelchair bound. But thing is, even before the stroke even before the stroke, he was on this holistic journey, okay? And I think after the stroke, going under the guardianship of Linda or one of them, you know, he was forced to probably take a lot of those, you know, the pharmaceuticals will break you down worse, okay, and will take you out of here and cause you to have like more like seizures, you know, epilepsy and all that. Like a lot of these pills they put you on for the strokes and all that. So I don't know, whatever medicines they put him on after he had his stroke. And then, you know, there's theories that, oh, Linda was slowly poisoning him, but I don't know. Saw a lot of rumors going around, but I just don't understand why they haven't been any audio. Like, unless he's like in a like you know, he's like literally a vegetable now, like in the bed, like living like, you know, in a state of amnesia, like, or have dementia type shit, you know. Like, okay, if someone is like that, you know, that means they could, you know, their soul has probably already transitioned out their body, you know. They're literally not there anymore. Like, some people can get to that state, and, you know, the body's still here, but the soul is gone type thing. And it could be that, and that's why people are seeing him in the spiritual world so much now. He probably's not all the way gone with, you know, his physical body's still with us, but the spirit is not. And that happens, you know, that could happen, you know, with someone who had like a traumatic situation, you know, like if they was hit by a car or, you know, hit their head, bumped their head, and, you know, really damaged their brain. That happens. Like, you know, your soul can leave its body, and you know, a walk-in can come in and exist in that body, or, you know, you could exist as like literally an empty shell, organic portal, and, you know, one of those things, situations, which some people are thinking that he deteriorated to that point. So but yeah, he no longer wants to be in the public at all. And I'm like, do you have any recent pictures or videos of with Bobby, just proving that he's still alive? Because that will end these rumors. I mean, come on, because if he's still alive, I want that rumor to end too. And the best thing is to give people at least like a little video. TikTok, it's like easy 1, 2, 3. It's like, you know, it's been 10 years. You know, we just want to check up on him if he's okay. You know, these people, we care about Bobby. I care because he, you know, a lot of his videos really enlighten me about, you know, the spiritual realm and all that. So, the occult teachings. So, yeah, he gave us a lot. You know, he was a real divine master teacher. So we care, you know, and I care. I want to know. I want to know for sure he's okay. So this is why we've been making. It's not just me, okay? I didn't make up this theory. I didn't make this up. I didn't pull this out my ass. A lot of y'all are just freaking late. If you're just coming in this like 2020, yeah, you're the one late. Because they've been saying that he transitioned like since 2019, 2018 or something like that. 5 years, okay? That's when these videos, that's when that rumor really started. Even the brothers like, oh, they do this every 6 years. No, the rumor actually started 6 years ago. And then someone brought it back up last year from my understanding. And I just honestly really heard about this, but from my understanding, this has been going on for a while. So these people, y'all are really new on that. I knew he was like really in a like really messed up state. Okay, like I knew about the stroke. I just didn't know like, oh, he haven't did a video in like what, 10 years? Dang there. And then like that he did that the last interview with brother Panic 2016, and that's not, I don't even count that as one because you don't see him. The camera is pointed at an altar. You don't see his face. And I'm going to show you the video, okay? I'm going to show y'all all the videos, okay? So, yeah, I asked him, do you have any recent pictures or videos with Bobby just proving that he's alive, because that will end these rumors? Are you able to let him know that his followers just want proof that he's still alive, and these messages is not enough? Or just update us on his condition. Like, let us know, oh, he's in a vegetative state. Okay, we can send, like, positive energy and just be meditating and doing these, we could send positive energy his way. Okay? Like, from the interview 2013, that stroke he had was really big, really bad. He shouldn't have been able to speak after, that, but he was able to speak and all that, okay? But he was wheelchair bound. Linda, his girlfriend, said that they were working with him, was getting him back, getting his left side back functional and stuff like that. They said there was slow progress happening. That was 2013. After that, we get no updates. So you can understand why people would think he's something happened, something bad happened, something's going on. Like, no updates from anybody. We have never seen this Linda person. We have never seen Linda. Why won't Linda come on out? Loving girlfriend of 25 years. Why don't she come on out? But yeah. Another strange thing. And yeah, I'm gonna reply to people. I haven't been on Facebook. I have 2 pages, so this is my backup page. I gotta reply to people. I have kids and I got a life here. I work, so I understand I don't have a lot of time for social media, and I don't have a lot of time to be dealing with you folks that, want to argue with me over my opinion. I don't get paid to be on here. I'm not gonna sit up and argue with you fucking dumbass zombies. Like, the fuck? About my opinion. But alright. And this is all we get. And this is like some weird military dude. It seemed like a NSA, not NSA, but he seemed like, this just set up agent type of. The whole comment looked fishy, okay? This right here, and it mentions Bobby. Hello, Ollie. How are you? I wish I could have the opportunity to see you, Bobby and Michael. I miss all of you. I hate riding down Bay Street now. It looks terrible. Okay, and like, I've been told I am coming to Mullen sometime this summer. I'm going to check you out. Okay, I'll be looking forward to see you. I told you, Ollie, the street is overgrown and the world is narrow, and my heart is broken to see it that way. Okay, and yeah, I don't know. A lot of these pages look like bot pages. They look all weird to me. Okay, and then like, I did a little investigation with the family because you can go deep. There's a lot of hold on. But if you want to ask him, see if he can get a video of Bobby, like, just to end the rumor. Like, why a text message is not enough, okay? It can be keeping him hidden in a dungeon somewhere, probably really torturing him and shit like that, because he said a lot and gave a lot of information to the public. But this is how I found out that Ollie's wife and was Boule, okay? So Okay, yeah, this is okay. So they proudly flaunted the Boule Dental. Oh yes, enjoying the 67th Boule formal dinner. Okay, and I don't trust these people. Okay, I don't trust these plebiscites. I don't trust them. Okay, it's one thing to go to college to get certified in a field. Okay, um, you know, so you can have a better job in society. It's another thing to join a fraternity or sorority. Okay, it's another thing to join the Masons. Okay, it's another. It's a. These are the agent Smiths in society. Okay, these are the agents in society to keep you in line. Okay, to check you. Okay. Um. But yeah, they pay to be a part of these groups. They pay to get hazed. I mean, this is some sick, psychotic shit. You pay thousands of dollars to get hazed, to join this group, to be told what to do by some high headmaster, whatever the fuck y'all call them. Um, no, I think that's the dean of the college. That is the president. So I guess headmaster of these sororities. I think that's what you call them. I don't know. I never joined. I went to college, but I didn't join that shit. And I would never when I go back, finish my stuff, I'm not gonna be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of these secret societies either, because you can develop, you know, gnosis within yourself without these people, without being a part of that crap. But this right here is Ollie's daughter, and this is the wife. They're all Boule, okay? And, you know, these NPCs think being Boule is a good thing. But no, you are literally, you're a bot. You're a drone. And these people, they follow authority, of course. They believe in the hierarchy system. Okay, so it's a follow the leader type of thing. They have a follow the leader mentality. Okay, they're not individuals. They're not leaders within themselves. Okay, but I get it. Everybody can't be an individual. I get it. Everybody don't have a soul. I get it. I get it. So yeah, let me switch it over to this other screen real quick, so I can catch y'all up on what's going on. Okay, so I honestly tried to find these videos myself so I could zoom up in on them, but I can't find these videos nowhere on YouTube anymore. But this video was posted 9 years ago. They probably stripped it down after this chick reported, and she did her video 11 months ago. Okay, this is not an old ass video from 4 years ago. This is another follower of Bobby worried about his whereabouts, his condition. I have other followers of Bobby who are worried about his whereabouts and condition, and actually believe that he passed on because they've been seeing him in their dreams, or going, you know, to the Astros and been seeing Bobby. And yeah. And you know, I don't know if y'all watched the movie Soul. Okay, there's people, you know, the people, like I said, like if you get messed up out here, you know, get knocked out unconscious some kind of way, end up in the hospital in a coma, your body, your soul, it could be detached from the body. So if he's in a vegetable state, in a coma, or even like, you know, in a state of where like he's like in a state of amnesia, or have like this dementia type of thing going on, his soul could be detached from the body already, literally, and they just keeping him around like that, or whatever. But you know, it would be nice to have an update, a good update, outside of like, oh yeah, the same old thing they've been telling us for the past 10 years. You know, it would be more reassuring to give us something more than just a message and it's the same old thing. Okay, like, but
It
I don't know.
might be a
Oh wait, hold on.
comparison, right?
I don't know if I should start with this. Let me start with what Bobby said about family. Family members are the worst. Europeans haven't ruled long. Study knowledge. Okay, let's start with this one first, and then I'm gonna go with his last photos, his last interviews. Okay, from that video I was just showing you right there. Okay, we're gonna start with this one, and we're gonna go back to that.
At this particular time, understand that you're not going to gain anything by going to these particular groups. You see what I'm saying? These particular groups.
You're not going to gain anything from joining these particular groups. And he's talking about Boule. He's talking about the sororities, fraternities. He's talking about the Masons. He's talking about all that. Okay, he didn't fuck with that like that because he knew you can develop. You can tap in without joining these groups. A lot of these people who join these groups don't really tap in for real. They don't really get fully enlightened. They're Luciferians at the end of the day. They learn, if they get up to the 33rd degree, they become Luciferians. They believe that God is Lucifer, blah, blah, whatever. But they don't get the full understanding and they don't actually get to learn. They don't get the full, they don't really tap into source and understand gnosis of the Christ or get Christ consciousness, whatever, learning the divine feminine and the divine masculine and how, all that comes together, creates whatever. I'll get into that another video. Even he speaks about, the divine feminine, okay? The divine feminine force and, the goddess of wisdom and all that. He even talks about all that. But, those, Masons, they don't learn about none of that. They don't, yeah.
You see. And again, the problem is you get beat over the head because you all are thinking and we're locked in this endless battle on how all this knowledge that we learn, how we gonna go back and try to convince our family members. And that's the biggest mistake ever. Your family members are the worst people in the world. And this is a privilege. It's just like any initiation system. Nobody don't wake up the same time of day, so right. Damn it, where you think they're gonna wake up? That's right. You see, they're in a catatonic state, but you are the representatives of them damn fools. So because you...
Yeah, and I'm the black sheep of my family, and I am actually known locally as the conspiracy girl. Ooh, yeah, everybody hates me. Even though everybody's unplugged, supposedly. Everybody got these locks. I'm still the conspiracy girl. Everybody hates. Everybody make up lies about. Ooh, yeah. But, yeah. And that's me. I'm that person in the family. I had a unplugged uncle, but he's not as unplugged as me, so I'm the weirdo. I'm the weirdo.
They don't have to be. They just wait around till the damn party starts. Because they have their representative in the field for them. You know that shit you do when you don't want to go to a funeral? We'll send one motherfucker as a representative. You know what I'm saying? This admit you ain't got no money to travel halfway the country. So they put some money together and send one nigga out as a representative. Well, you are a representative in the field, so shut your mouth. You don't have to tell them nothing. Plus, on the other hand, you all are trying to look to say if they will believe it, then it can be valid for you. The only way that this can be valid for you is you have to make the decision for it to be valid for you. And on the other hand, therefore, when we're giving this particular information, please, whatever you do, don't follow me. Don't even believe, I don't give a fuck if you don't even believe what I say. Because it's not about that. Now, we ain't producing nothing. Now, you think this is all in the scheme of things, but we are a childlike people that we got to get to a high level, at least with us. Because this stuff is over. You don't believe nothing. I'm not here telling you. See, I'm not going to espouse to make a better day for black people. That ain't happening. So we cut through the bullshit, so we don't have to come back here thousands of times again thinking the earth gonna get better for black people. That's not happening. First of all, I'm looking at black people at a new light now. We're actually an obsolete people in the white man's society. These crackers is on a whole nother damn level. I'm not, believe me, I can say this shit about black people because I talk shit about the white man. We're going to go into this Yaku thing again tomorrow on some new evidence on the Yaku thing tomorrow. But I can talk this shit because I tell you the white man is the fucking fucked up enemy or the devil or the beast or whatever you want to call him. So that way I can be critical with black people. So I'm not like no some old Republican motherfucker for telling you we're looking at a critical analysis of black social pathology and behavior and all right, and black social pathology and behavior. So my point is, it's almost like overnight we have become obsolete. Now we know the white man is behind this stuff, but my point is, I'm saying this particular thing because there's something divine in what I'm saying, as if when you realize that there's no future for you, you can get to the next plateau. It is only when you realize that there's no future to you, that you can go to the next plateau or still be bouncing around here talking about we don't own this and we don't own that. We're never going to do that. We're never going to own it. Number one, we are not advanced enough to own it because we are sick in the head. Number two, on top of that, we got an enemy that's going to make sure that we don't want it. Number three, we got an enemy that we don't know our damn enemy no more. Most people don't suspect that the white man is their enemy. Whenever the white man made you embarrassed to talk about racism, he got your ass. So the masses of the people are finished. But then again, there's something divine in that because that's what is prophesied. When all is lost, that's when it comes. So we're talking about now having a group of people that look beyond this bullshit. Because it ain't happening. So once you get that in your head, then you can go further. You see what I'm saying? You can go further on what's really going on here.
Thousands of years. There's nothing left. The white boys come. End of story. End of story. And one thing about the white boy, you cannot raise up against the white boy on the physical. That's divine. Right. The reason why that is divine, the reason why you can't fight the white boy on the physical is because your spirits a long time ago made it that way, so you have no choice but to go back to the spiritual. Yeah. Oh, okay. You see what I'm saying? So therefore we go over and over and over again and all this kind of thing. He is the master of the physical. Right. But we were the masters of the physical for thousands of years. So if you just say, even if we just take ancient Hemmitt, and we say we're going to do the conservative, 3,000 years, then we look at every one of his civilizations about 200 years. Then we look, and even if we just say 700 years from the Moors on up, when they expel the Moors on up, you will say, well, that's about 500 years, the expulsion of the Moors. Then you'll say close to 3,000 years of dynastic and basically roughly 10,000 years of the whole Camite period. And then we can go even further than that, and we're talking about only a doggone recess or an intermission period when it comes to the white boy. And we must say this too, because we don't understand the white boy has only ruled the world about 200 fucking years. That's the problem, we don't study. He didn't take Africa to the late 1800s. That's right. Although we look into European history and we see he has these skirmishes, and yes, he's been fighting and we've been in resistance for him for the last 2,000 years. He didn't take the whole earth until the fucking 20th century. Bottom line. You see what I'm saying? Until the 20th century. And mainly the British Empire gained most of the earth and the earth in the late 1800s. So we're still talking about a small portion of time. You see what I'm saying? And even John Henry Clark says that half of human history is over before we even get to that particular point. Right. Half of human history is over before we even know the European even exists. Yeah. So now,
you don't think this shit is savage? Black people are savage. We don't need to put all this damn to the Afrocentric. Oh, yes, it's beautiful and all that kind of shit. Let's tell the goddamn truth. That cracker right. The damn bell curve was right. Y'all don't even understand nothing about the way the white man do shit. The white man didn't put out no bell curve talking about you. The white man put out a bell curve on what the fuck was gonna happen to your ass. Look, the bell curve said that black people are intellectually inferior. Now, let's break this goddamn bullshit down. If you don't study, if you don't like knowledge, if you don't talk about shit with Shaquille O'Neal, you are intellectually inferior. Now, we're not saying that you don't have the potential to...
Yeah. So, yeah. It jumps around. There's a lot of clips. Some from, like, I guess, early 2000s. But I wanted to focus on, what he...
accelerate your intellect. You born...
thought about family members. And I'm sure, he said this because he felt like... I mean, this was like a personal thing, too. He was the black sheep of his family. Okay? Also. So, I have advanced beyond duality, I broke the spell of duality over my mind. So I'm not polarized, the black versus white thing, but a lot of the things he did say were still true. I just, with the history, all these people had back then were the books, okay? With the internet, we can connect with the World Wide Web. We can connect with people from overseas and learn about what they, we can ask them what they were taught in school about history and compare what we were taught here in the West to what they were taught over there. And this is how some people found out that, over there in Asia, they're taught that Christopher Columbus was a man of color who had brown skin. I'm not saying that he was fully black, blackity black, but yeah, it was a possibility that he was like brown, mulatto. Not saying that, that changes anything. He was still a savage. But you learn that a lot of these colonizers wasn't all white. Okay, this is how you break out of that duality thing. Okay, there were blacks found all over the world, even in Europe. Okay, I think they had their own type, a breed that they bred out. Okay, I don't believe in the whole standard 3 race categories. I believe there are more, it's more than that. Okay, when humanity came to be, there were different breeds of us, just like other species out here, other animals. Okay, like dogs, they have their different. I believe we came to be. There was no evolution. There was no million-year evolution of creating this human. Us coming to, to this form. I believe that when Earth or this realm came to be, we spawned, our ancestors spawned it here. But that's a wild theory. But some of y'all believe that, this might be assimilation. So how is this a wild ass theory that, we probably spontaneously generated here? Okay, and that was the theory of how we got here before, these Zionists changed the theory from spontaneous generation. They said they debunked it and changed it to evolution. Charles Darwin. It was Louis Pasteur that they claim Louis Pasteur debunked spontaneous generation. I say he didn't debunk shit. He didn't debunk dilly squat. Okay? Whenever they kill us off, we come back. Every time. Okay? That's if the soil isn't too toxic and polluted and stuff like that. But I don't know. They destroyed the giant trees too. I don't know if we're gonna spawn back the same way, or we did maybe 300-400 years ago. Okay, the history they gave us is a fucking lie. The fucking so-called ancient history they give us. We've been fed lies since birth, literally. But people are not waking up. People don't want to wake up. People are happy living in these lies. Okay? Now, Your skin color do not determine if you have a soul or not. Okay, I don't just go off of skin color and say, oh yeah, that brother right there, fucking black as a boot. He got a soul. No. Okay. I know hybrids were made of all colors, and I know cloning is a real thing. They had this technology for centuries now. A lot of these people out here ain't fucking real. Okay, that's out. The majority of these humans out here are not even real. Even if you had real DNA in 2020 and was a real human, a lot of y'all were altered to be like these beast creatures after 2020 also. So there's a lot of y'all are not even fucking real. So I don't even take half of the shit that y'all say seriously anymore. And it's crazy. Like, y'all claim to be followers of this person, but have not asked or checked up on, asked one of the fucking family members that are close to him, where Linda, somebody, to give us an update on him. Okay, even though, you know, some of his information was a little dated, he got his information before the internet. Okay, our master teachers from the 90s and early 2000s, they were working with what they had from libraries. Okay, so a lot of them didn't, you know, probably didn't come to this conclusion until later on. You know, I know we still got Dr. Phil Valentine. I think he has like kind of backed from the Pan-African thing, agenda, notion that we all just migrated from there. But then I know there's some that's still pushing that, oh, Africans were the first people to go everywhere. No. I believe humans spawned on every continent, okay? There were different breeds of humans that spawned on every fucking continent. No continent was ever up for grabs. There was no free, empty continent that people just rolled up on, okay? We learned that Christopher Columbus didn't discover anything. There were people already in America, but people, these motherfuckers want to keep up this lie, this out of Africa lie that, oh, all humanity started right there. No. There were different creations, spontaneous creations, or, you know, that happened on each continent, okay? Like, why can't we know this, understand this, and still, like, coexist knowing that, yeah, we're different? Why do we have to live in lies and say that we're all the same, knowing that's a fucking bullshit-ass lie? Okay? Like, that's not helping anything, and breeding ourselves out really don't end racism. Look at Mexico. They still exist. There's colorism there. Look at India. There's still colorism there. Like, becoming a mulatto race don't change shit, because they still obsessed with what? Whiteness. And, yeah. Come on. In Latin America, they really shit on their brown people. Like, and they come here and then just talk. I mean, there's some that fucks with us, but then there's some that just don't, okay? Like, and this should be proof enough that, oh, mixing yourself out don't change shit and don't end colorism or racism. Like, maybe if we all existed in truth, maybe we could coexist that way, but I don't know. But, you know, I don't think we could, like, coexist with people who live as parasites and, you know, cannibalize in secret. You know, there are humans that exist like that and cannibalize in secret. They eat human organs of the dead. Okay? And that's not a mass conspiracy. Like, cannibalism is not taboo. Like, they do this commonly in Africa and in Asia. It is very common. But no, it's just not common here in America, where you're believed that this was founded as a Christian nation and everybody's not majority Christian. Like, you know, we've been, like, living in this bubble, in this shell, like, but over there on that side of the world, cannibalism is so common, like, you know, especially in Central Africa. And I did so many streams about that. I couldn't do it on here, but I did it on Rumble For those of you who follow me on Rumble, you've seen those live streams I did about the Sierra Leone and what is it? Sierra Leone and what's the other one? Liberia, but that's West Africa. I also touched on the was it Civil War? It wasn't Civil War. It was like the war that happened in Central Africa with the UN. How the oh my god. Yeah, I think I did a live stream on that. That was a crazy war, like how they literally used Africans used other Africans as human shields, and was like their fighting style, like how they were like they didn't care about death. They was like all like just going towards these guys with machine guns. Just it's like how they described it was just so fucking crazy. It was so bloody. Like I couldn't go live on here about that war. It was like in 1960s, but I just went off on that. But yeah, so much hidden history about. There's so much they hide about, Africa in recent history. There's so much they hide about, with us and our interactions with Africans, and how Black Americans did go back to Africa in the 1800s, and they lie about the numbers of how many, but from what I've read and heard, it was over 1 million that of us that went to Liberia. But some say, oh, it was only a couple thousand, the Boule and stuff like that. They say, oh, no, it was just a couple thousand. No, they took a whole, like, shipload of us out there. Like, there were so many, like, I don't believe everybody was, like, a whole bunch, like, the whole community was convinced, but there was a whole lot of us that went to Liberia to, colonize Liberia under this, like, pretense that we could have this, black, we could rule Africa and have our own black continent, whatever, get away from the white man and stuff like that. They were convinced that it would work like that, but it didn't work like that. As soon as they got there, like, these people, the Africans wanted Black Americans off their land. Like, they went straight to war, and there was a lot of cannibalizing that happened. And I'm not even joking. I'm not even making shit up. I'm not pulling shit out my ass. You can look this shit up yourself. They cannibalized our ancestors when we got there. Okay, we had to subdue them and put them under slavery for the shit to work. I mean, it's documented. And they had to put the little muzzles over their faces. Okay? Like, that's what happened. But they don't want to talk about that. They want to act like Black Americans never went back to Africa. Or went to Africa. I don't even want to say back, because a lot of us don't even come from there. Okay? Some of y'all do, but a lot of us don't. I have my paperwork and my genealogy and my census records proving, and I have my family photos, and I have living relatives that tell me, and I have relatives that live on the reservations. I have, like, so much proof, evidence that I'm indigenous. I mean, if you don't have it, it's a mystery where you come from. You're probably a clone. And your ancestors don't go back like probably 3-4 generations. You probably do come from Africa. I don't know, but I have shit that go back to the 1700s, longer than that. Whatever, it's not that hard to dig and go through you can dig through your census records and find out if you were a descendant of a slave or not. But people don't. None of you motherfuckers have the time to do that. Oh, you just want to spit on a stick, on a swab, and send your DNA sample to some some scientist, and let them analyze your DNA, with the PCR or whatever they use, You rather do it that way instead of, like, actually looking at documentation, the census records. You don't want to do all that hard work. I get it. But, you know, a lot of you people don't even realize that, you know, those Ancestry DNA kits, they only test 0.01% of your mitochondria. They don't even get into your paternal DNA. They only test 0.01% of your mitochondria. So how can they find out the ancient tribe you come from that small amount of DNA that they are working with there? Okay? Like, oh, hold on. I had to update my mods for Sims. I play Sims. So this was me trying to find the video myself, Bobby Hemmit and his Queen 2013, but no, you can't find that. I don't know if they just stripped it down recently, but I am looking at Onyx Rising's video. Bobby Hemmit is dead and Brother Panic and Linda did it. This is her theory. She has the videos. I guess we're gonna review the video together from hers. I'm giving her the credit for this video. And yeah, this video was from 2013. And it came from the Occult Lectures channel. Let me see if I can find that real quick, actually. Let me see if that channel is even still up. Because, like, why can't I find it? And then I put in filters to try to find, like, the oldest videos. Because there's been recent videos posted about, with, some of Bobby's old lectures. And his family is really milking that content. They are really, I don't know who's behind the Serious Times channel, but whoever behind that, they were milking the F out of his videos and getting money, and he's not getting money for this. Bobby is literally bedridden, can't even move, probably, like, I'm finna let y'all see this, okay? I'm finna stop talking about it. I'm gonna let y'all hear it from this video, the last interview. Bobby Hemmit and his queen, one of his last interviews. Bobby Hemmit and his queen, it's November 14th, 2013. Blah. I can't talk right now. So here we go.
Below. So this is Bobby Hemmit after his stroke.
I wish I could zoom in.
This
honestly.
is him after the stroke.
God, hold on. Nope. So yeah. That picture that I posted on Facebook was not his last photo. That photo was probably of him from the early 2000s because he was like all healthy with the beard and stuff like that. But you see he's in the same Superman shirt, look like. And this is him at some it's like a doctor's office or something. I don't know, chiropractor. I don't know. But yeah, you can see he lost a lot of weight here. And I guess he has no control over this side of his face. That's the left side.
Now, it might be a comparison right below. Okay, so this is Bobby Hemmit after the stroke. This is that girl. She is fine. This is it. This is Bobby Hemmit in 2011. That is 2 years now, before.
And it's made prioritizing my mental and emotional health so much easier.
Look at this. She looked like a whole robot. Like, look how dead her eyes is. I'm over this shit. I'm over it. I'm over it.
There's such a confusing time in your life. You're old enough to make your own.
This is
lying to you and all that. We got this comment coming.
This is Bobby Hemmit in 2011. I'm trying to get a good angle.
Here, look, let me tell you how this thing happened.
Okay, this is Bobby Hemmit. Can I get any better quality? This is Bobby Hemmit in 2011, 2 years before the stroke. Look at him. This is Bobby Hemmit, 2011. 2011. Now, I know supposedly a stroke changed the way you look, but you know, you got to question everything. That's just some shit that they tell people. This is Bobby Hemmit after the stroke. Now, they got 2 pictures in this that I seen. And in both pictures, they look like 2 completely different. But they're supposed to be at the same time. So this is the first picture with the...
Okay, so the first one, that actually do look like it could be Bobby, but like this next one, hear me out. She's saying this next photo don't look like Bobby. I kind of like agree with her. You know, she's like, ooh, they might have replaced him. I don't know, but I know, yeah. If you are used to seeing someone be bloated and overweight for like, you know, the majority of the time, like once they become skinny, you know, they'll become unrecognizable. I can get that, but you know, there were a lot of things like facial features that changed on him, like even like things that wouldn't change just by simple weight loss. You know, they try to make that excuse with Gucci Man too. You know, mama, I'm open. Like, you know, I am open to this theory of thought, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all see this second photo.
Superman shirt on, which is disrespectful. I really feel like, you know, they was trying to make a mockery. Now, I don't know if I could stomach listening to some stuff again, but I'm gonna try. This is the second picture. This look like a completely different person.
Let me see if I can find the occult lectures YouTube channel so I can get this video so I can zoom in myself. I want to get a zoom in. I want to zoom in and get a closer look at this myself because I can't really get a close look.
I also never seen Bobby Hemmett grow a beard like this. And I wonder because my ex-husband had a grow pattern, but he couldn't grow a beard that would like connect like to here, but he would grow like on his chin and on top of his lip. So some men have a grow.
Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah. Look at a whole different person, but I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. It looks like the muscles are relaxed on that side. The left side. So I don't know, but yeah, it's really sad. I just want to know if he's okay. I just want to know. Just give us a video of him from on his good side. We don't even get a video of him on the interviews from 2016. We don't even see you know. I mean, even in this photo, he looked decent enough to do a video, but I guess they don't want him speaking. Maybe even though he can speak, it's not coherent. Maybe I don't know. But yeah, we got to realize that he did suffer a massive stroke. But yeah, I just think it's fish. It's funny that they haven't made, at least Linda haven't came out, popped out and said, "Hey, yeah, I'm with Bobby. He's still all right. I take care of him and all that." Nobody ever seen Linda or who this Linda person is. Loving wife, girlfriend of 25 years, but never spotted Linda on camera. I'm like, it's really suspicious. It's really weird.
Pattern. You get what I'm saying? And I also never seen Bobby Hemmit with a shadow, like when his beard is about to grow in or whatever in those areas, which make me believe that he didn't grow hair in those areas. Stop doing that. Damn. She is too cute. All right.
Boule is the god of metal. So when you drink the Steel Reserve beer,
I need more light. Let's find a video with more light. Well, I need more light.
I
Look at
became
this
an egg donor with Cryos, and I made $5,500.
Look at this
or the star system Sirius.
I guess
Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip up. I'm gonna go to the so-called last interview. Okay, skip it right here. I don't know if I missed anything. Don't look like it. It's silent.
and this was like that. Like in this picture right here, they made sure that nobody else was in this picture but him.
Yeah, and that's my issue. Like, why isn't Linda sitting in the chair next to him? Like, that's the caregiver, the loving girlfriend, wife, 25 years, whatever she is. Why she didn't pop in this picture and let it be known? Yeah, I'm here. You know. But yeah, we Linda's this mystery woman.
And in this picture, he is still he slimmed down, right? Like over here, but they still look like two different people. And this was 11/14/2013. This is the first video that I came across. The audio is so bad in it. It seemed very purposeful. What I'm looking.
So within this year, the Occult Lectures channel is not even up anymore. I've been searching and searching. I put in filter. I'm searching for a channel that's called Occult Lectures. Unless they changed the name, it looks like the channel was taken down. Maybe. No, they changed it. Changed the name, I guess. Hold on. Because I see Brother Panic is on this channel. So did Brother Panic, was he over the series time? Okay, so I found a channel called Pan Demon, and then they got the Baphomet symbol with the pentagram. But let me see, is this video still here? Let me go to the oldest videos. And no, the oldest video, what? So this is just, they're just reposting Brother Panic's videos on this Pan Demon YouTube channel, but I don't see the Occult Lectures YouTube channel. I don't even think that's the same one. What was it? Esoteric Towers. What are they be talking about? Doesn't look like a channel that I might be interested in. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna follow them, but this has nothing to do with whatchamacallit. Okay. Back on topic though. That channel is gone. Occult Lectures. That video where, why I'm mirroring this woman's live stream is because that channel is non-existent. I wanted to pull that video up for myself so I could zoom in upon it myself. But, yeah, they don't look the same. But, I don't know. I don't think he was replaced with a clone. I think that was those are two of his most accurate pictures of him, and not recent though. They're from like 2013. They look like him. I understand how severe the stroke was, so like the family should understand that yes, his followers will want updates. Okay, it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years, and people are worried. Motherfuckers are worried. Okay? And to end the rumors of him being dead, I mean, give us an update. An updated video. I don't know why I'm getting a call right now. Anyways. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this and then we're gonna move on.
Looking for. It's almost like them raiding a tomb. That's the feeling. Like they are raiding a tomb. I didn't see this part.
So yeah, this is the other video I'm talking about. Like, okay. Yeah, the interview with Bobby and his queen. That was November 14th, 2013. We don't get any video of the queen, the one we don't, his wife. We don't get anything, okay? We get audio, and the camera is just pointed to the altar, and we hear them talk. He says some incoherent things, and then he give praises to the archangel. And we know that he did not fuck with the archangels, not Archangel Michael and Gabriel and blah blah blah. He didn't fuck with the archangels, so that was like weird. But yeah,
Is this supposed to be during the same time?
I think that is him, and that was, they propped him up, had him in a position on his best side, because from what we have heard that he don't have control of the left side, but I don't know, he's clenching his fist here, so I don't know how much muscle control he has, but giving us an image, we don't really know. Like, they're telling us he has no control on or muscle, on this one side, but how could we know if we're not looking at a video? Like, this is a nice photo of somebody in a wheelchair right now. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at, honestly. I wish I could get the video myself. Like, if someone knows where this video is, can give me the link. I want to look at it and zoom in and look at it my damn self, so I can actually get a good so I can give you my opinion. But, and it's not the best quality, so you can't get good, like, the detail, like, of his face. It's like kind of blurry, a little bit. I don't know.
Oh, I wanted to look at when did he have the stroke?
But his family is milking this content. They have so much content,
July.
like thousands of tapes and DVDs and stuff that they can just burn and re-upload to the internet and chop up. And that's what they've been doing. Just milking that content. People be thinking that his videos are new. They didn't even know this man had a stroke 10 years ago and been just in this, just wheelchair bound, like, or just, they got him in a, locked in a cellar, just in a bed all day, probably hospice care type shit. Probably limit his mobility and wasn't even trying to get him back on a, like, physically mobile. Like, I just don't trust the people that, around him. Like, he's, like, placed in a literal Satan, Masonic family. Like, I know there's a lot of blacks out here that's into that, but yeah, that has families like that. But yeah, I don't think there's too many people in my family that's like that. But yeah, it's crazy. He was some people say he was poisoned into this state, and then now he had to be under some guardianship care. He had to get a caregiver, and he's entrusted Linda to be his caregiver, and probably one of them, his brother, or one of them probably is over the adult guardianship or something. I don't know if they do something like that, but if he's not able to sign for anything, then I think someone in his family gotta like be a guardian over him, like a caregiver, and sign for him, and then all that. It's yeah, over his bank account and all that. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. Some people in your family would like if you become too if you become too big out here, and influencing people in on the spiritual tip, or unplugging people, waking them up about what the government's got going on, they'll send somebody close to you to take you out, or get you into this debilitated state, to where they could pretty much collect your disability check and all that. You just bedridden. They're collecting your state check, and then if you're big influencer or big on YouTube, they can milk your content and get all the money. These people are over his bank and all that, and then probably poisoned him to a state where he can't even do the lectures no more. He can't even function for real. He's just literally like I said, a vegetable out. And it's sad. That's probably why people can see him in the spiritual world, because his soul is partially detached from the body already, and he's just doing doing big things on the other side. But it still could be around physically. But y'all gotta watch the movie Soul. Watch the movie Soul, and you'll get my reference. Or there's another movie from early 2000s that reference the soul transfer thing. It can happen if you're in an accident, your soul leaves your body. Your body is not usable anymore. Your soul can't get back into the body, but your time wasn't up yet, and then there's another just open vessel. You could walk into that vessel. I seen that on some Discovery Health Channel specials, when they were talking about people who got hit by a train or got in car accidents or something like that, suffered amnesia, came back to, and they started speaking different languages. They woke up and they were speaking a whole different language. That's a walk-in situation. That happens, some people. That has happened. It's maybe a 1-2% thing, but yeah, it happens. It's crazy. I thought that was gonna happen to one of my cousins, because they got shot up and stuff, and they were in a coma for so long. But it seemed like it was them that came back. It seemed like it was them that came back. But the walk-in can have the memories of of that person too. So you got to think about that. So you never know. You never know. But I guess I'm gonna go somewhere else, because you can go watch her video. I mean, she is analyzing all of his old interviews, and then there was one from 2016, and she claims that this dude stole the audio from this video right here. So it really wasn't an updated video. All he did was take the audio from this video, Bobby Hemmit and his Queen from 2013, and then added it to his video in 2016 with some distortion. Okay, and that's what she pretty much breaks down. And I don't know what this one was about, this video. Let me see what she was talking about with this one right here. And then we're going to skip on. Libations.
So now when you type in Bobby Hemmit last lecture, the first thing that come up is this: Fox 2 9 a.m. 21 liberations.
Can't get my earring back on. I might just take these earrings off. It was like bothering me.
For you. We have
I don't know what this got to do with anything.
And then when you go in the comments, you will say, wow, I was trying to find a Bobby Hemmit lecture and this popped up. The rest of what they said was ignorant. Other people mentioning Bobby Hemmit. So this is something that they program. If you research it, it's going to lead you to here. February 21st, 2019.
21 libations, an event that is going to be coming to South City this weekend. Here we have Ms. Atara Curry, Director of STL Spinbox. We're going to start with Ross Tree here, founder of 21 Libations. You're actually going to show us a libation ceremony, right?
Absolutely. Well, a libation is something that is from the tradition, our spiritual tradition out of Africa. And libations is something when you pay honor to a great ancestor. So this is when you take as an offering, as a water, and you pour it into a plant or to a surface that you pay homage and tribute. It's an offering of a life that someone has brought before. In this instance, we have 21 libations, similar to the 21 gun salute, but we're pouring life.
Yo, this must be when they killed him.
And y'all be thinking my theories are wild, but okay, I'm open minded, okay. But yeah, they put this video in Bobby's search results, okay. This random video has nothing to do with Bobby Hemmit, which, we could use the numbers on the title as coding or something. It's like, why would they even tag this video with Bobby Hemmitt's name? This is from Fox, St. Louis, Fox 2, or whatever, okay? Yeah, I find that weird too, okay? And yeah, YouTube do put a lot of things in certain search results to like obscure things, so it'll make it hard for you to find a certain video. Like me digging to find the old videos exposing Candace Owens have been like so hard. They like pretty much flooded the search results with nothing but Candace videos, just her explaining, the politics and spirituality and all, being a conscious, what is it? You can be Christian and conscious, or Christian and, unplugged, red pilled. Being red pill do not mean you're unplugged from the matrix anymore. Being red pill mean you're a Christian conservative. Like, they really flipped that on your head. Unplugging from the matrix means you're throwing away all the mainstream religions too, you know. That means Abrahamic religion gotta go. But these people haven't, like, realized that, you know, under the Abrahamic religion, they are worshiping Satan, Saturn, okay, and then a host of other demigods that you're paying homage to in that Bible, like Amun or Amun, Amun Ra, Baal, Baal, okay, the Bible, Baal, the Bible is written by Baal, okay, like, come on, like, y'all are, like, there's so many demons within that fucking book of confusion that y'all are, like, literally worshiping, and you don't even know. You're so ignorant. You don't even know you're worshiping the fucking devil. I don't give anything. I don't give energy to anything outside of myself. Okay? I don't pray to anything outside of me. And my connection to God within is so strong. Like, I literally talk to it all the time. So, and no, it's not no random voice in my head. Y'all are just retarded. But a lot of y'all, I know y'all don't understand what I'm talking about because y'all have no real connection to God because you don't have a soul. My soul is literally connected to God. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. And if you was a real human, you would have that connection too. But I guess you don't. You have to look outside of self for everything. So yeah, I want y'all to just go check out her video. I'm not gonna, like, mirror her whole video. I just wanted that video of Bobby showing his last two photos. So here's a video where this woman is talking about her lucid dream or astral projection where she saw Bobby, and there's so many other comments talking about how they saw Bobby in their shroom trips and in their dreams and stuff like that. I can't find the comment. It was so funny. I just wanted to read it. But yeah, okay, the first comment that comes up is about Bobby's still being alive and talking to the older brother. Like, bro, that's all these people need is just a message to confirm, and this person have not been seen in 10 years. Like, y'all are just crazy. Like, seriously. Y'all, like, I need a video. I need a video of his, I need a video. Seeing him, like, move around, his eyes at least blinking, showing that signs of life. I need video proof of signs of life. And is that too much? Is that too fucking much? Oh, it's too much? Okay. All right. Wow. So, yeah. Bobby is still alive. I was doing some healing work with his older brother, Ollie, in Georgia, who also had a stroke. Real good peoples. There is a person close to Bobby who is controlling and does not want him in public appearances. Bobby's two brothers ain't feeling how this person is treating their brother. Not getting into it here on social platform because of respect for Bobby's family. But trust me, Bobby is still here. Mm-hmm. It is so-called Babylonia Linda who he said, I've survived another year of Babylonia. She is biracial female and is not very nice to him. Not true. Please stop sharing false information. Da, da, da. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Well, I don't trust the brother, and here's why. Let me flip the screen back over to here. Hold on. Hold on. See, and Facebook is on that bullshit. Hold on, let me show y'all some. Cause they gonna get me for this old picture I posted right here about Drake. Right here. Are you serious? You don't see nothing. And I purposely put that over the mouth because you literally don't see anything, okay? But oh no, oh yeah, I get flagged for some sexual solation. So, okay, so adult sexual solicitation, whatever, soliciting sex or whatever, that's what they're trying to say. Of course, I appealed it or whatever, but come on, this is from what, literally 2 months ago when Drake, they were doing that little thing, Drake versus Kendrick, which, staged. Already made a freaking video about that. But back to what I gathered here about Ollie. Ollie is Boule as fuck, okay? I don't trust these Boule ass motherfuckers. I don't trust anything they say. Once I find out that you rep that gang, I don't trust your ass. Hey, you're probably watching my shit right now. I see you online. But can y'all, like, if you want to end this rumor, y'all know what y'all gotta do. Like, come on. Like, but they won't even. But they say, I guess it's Linda that's controlling everything right now. So Linda keeps Bobby locked in this dungeon. Okay. That's crazy. But it could be true. But this is Ollie. This is Ollie's wife. This is their child. Okay. 3 generations of Boule motherfuckers. Okay, because they say Bobby, his grandmother was a part of that. Who's to say he was who's to say he's not or wasn't a part of that? Oh my god, it looked like a moth or some type of weird thing. I'm gonna have to kill real quick. Yeah. Let me just go ahead and kill this thing because I'm tired of looking at it. Just give me a second. Bitch. Ugh. I still gotta wipe it off. No, I wasn't dealing with, like, roach, but I got my little thing cracked back here, so, like, little insects are crawling in, or not crawling, but flying in, or whatever the fuck. I don't even know. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so they just, leave it all out there for us. I don't trust these people. I am honestly worried. I'm worried. Like, he's left in a debilitated, like, really messed up, like, he can't even physically move. And he's left in the care of these people. He's left in the care of these people who only care about money. So, these people have been milking his content for 10 years. Okay. And yeah, Bobby's probably in some kind of room, not being cared for, not being cleaned properly, not being cared for properly, being, forced to take these pills, not, healing via, holistic medicine, or, not using herbology, but actually using these pharmaceuticals that will deteriorate the brain even more. So, yeah, he's getting rounds of pills or shots monthly, rounds of pills daily. Probably not being changed properly, because from the interview, I heard that he has to be, cleaned and changed. He can't even get up to go to the bathroom. Yeah, he's probably in Depends. And Linda is probably not taking care of him. He's probably all like got sores all over his body, like in this dark room, probably getting fed once a day, and then getting fed pills. Okay, who is Linda? Where is she? Like, can someone find a picture of Linda for me so I can find the chick? I want to know how Bobby's doing. Okay, I want to know what he's looking like. Like, is he okay? Like, y'all telling me he's okay, but the brother don't even have a recent picture with him. The brother don't even have like a recent photo or video or anything of him. Like, I can't trust the brother. I can't trust the wife, the mother. I can't trust any of them. Okay, this is what they're into. They're into going to Boule dinners every year. I can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with them. Okay, their word means nothing to me. I need video proof that this man is okay. Okay, I just need to see he's okay. Is that too much? Is that too much? Really? Like, come on. The reason why people keep making videos like this, because, hello, we're worried. We're worried. Like, okay, this is why I didn't title R.I.P. anything yet. Like, we can just say that he's missing. Like, some people are like, oh, he's alive. Some people are like, he's dead. Well, it's safe to say he's missing because I haven't seen him. I don't know his updated condition. It's been about 10 years, literally. 10 freaking years. We don't get an update. People swear up and down they heard from an official, like, or his family member that he's dead. Like, is this a Mandela effect? I don't know. But we want an update. Like, what is Linda doing? She living big off of his disability. Is she behind serious times? Like, I need to know. Like, we need to know. Like, okay, but I'm done. I'm finna go give me something to eat. I might pop back on here later, talk more about this. But I said all I said all I needed to say. Like, this is all I got right here, and I did write the brother that he don't have any updated photos or videos of him, which worries me even more. And there's no picture of this Linda person, just this mystery who Linda is. And yeah. And Bobby being surrounded by these Boule people, that really didn't care about him, his well-being, only care about money. It worries me. It worries me. So, yeah. That's all I have to say. And if anybody else got any updates, any recent videos, pictures of him like this year, please don't hesitate to like DM me or email me. But the last interview is supposedly from 2016. But from this video right here, which I want y'all to go back and check it out yourself, okay? Go to Onyx Rising and go to her video about Bobby Hemmit. And the video right here, this one that's supposed to be from 2016, she pointed out that this person, all they did was take the audio from the video from 2013, the interview that Brother Panic did with Bobby and his so-called Queen Linda, which don't have any. They don't have, like, in this video, it's like you don't see them. They have the camera pan to the altar of like candles and like little Egyptian knickknacks and stuff like that. The camera is just pointed to that. You don't see them. So we never caught Linda on camera. There's no photos, and this is his loving girlfriend of 25 years. Someone he's been with since the beginning of him doing these lectures, and we don't see her anywhere, which is strange to me. We don't get anything. We don't know what this woman looked like. So, yeah. That's all I have to say. It's just a strange case. I really hope he's okay, but then again, it's seeming like he's really attached. He's strong in the spiritual, so even if he is alive, he might be in that vegetative state where, one leg in one leg out. But people been saying they've been seeing him for years. Like, hold on. How old is this video right here? Is this, or maybe it's just been a few months. There's a lot of people that have been talking about it for the past few months. Yeah, for the past few months they've been seeing him, and like someone close to me even said that, they seen him in the Astros, and been hearing that he's dead and stuff like that. So if a lot of people are seeing him in the astro realm, his soul probably is detached from the vessel. Like, from like the movie Soul, like your body can still be around, but the soul don't really have to operate it like that, or it could be operating like a walk-in could take over, baby soul could take over that vessel or something like that. Like in the movie Soul. Like, and there's another movie that references the soul transfers, but I can't even think about it. It was like from the freaking early 2000s where a black man dies, and then he ends up in this fat white man's body, but the white man's like a billionaire or something. I forgot the name of that movie, but if someone remember the name of that movie, can you type it in the chat? So I want to watch it because it's been like a long time since I've seen that one. But it happens, like this shit happens, like, and then they had Discovery Health, documentaries about this phenomenon happening where people who got in accidents or had a brain injury and had like amnesia come back, and they come back and they're speaking a whole different language. Okay, so there's been that, and a lot of these people who suffer from brain injuries to that degree, they have to relearn everything and relearn family members. Like, you don't know, that might not be the same person that came back. You might have a walk-in or a baby soul that walked into that body, like, but yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot with this spiritual realm that we don't know about. A lot of people don't know about. Like, there's been times where I left my body and was in the middle. I actually encountered the shadow beings with the white glowing eyes, and actually spoke. It spoke to me. So, like, I went, like, I don't want to go through that again, honestly. And here's why, because like I know how, like, these demons, these spirits are just awaiting for a functioning vessel to like slip into. So me leaving my body for a split second to do any of that runs the risk of something getting into my body. I mean, I wasn't opposed to it before, but now that I know, like, CERN is like constantly churning out these demonic low, these beings. Like, I'm not gonna open up my body to let it get taken over. Like, until they shut that shit down, there won't be, astro travels for me, because I know, yeah, that's just, it's making it easy for some demon, to just take over. And yes, there are demons out here. Like, there's demons amongst us, like spiritual demons, and then there's demons that live within, human vessels to begin with. There's the demons in the flesh that run shit, you know. But they're also got this CERN thing out here, so these entities can take over. But that's why I'm not a big fan of astro projecting on purpose. Like, I don't do that shit no more. But I am a lucid dreamer. I mean, I travel within my dreams, but I don't like go into like the other realm per se. Like, there's a difference. Like, astral projecting is not lucid dreaming. Astral projection, you're actually letting your soul go into the in between, and that's not the dream state. It's two different things. Now, a lot of people have not been to the other side. Like, the other side is kind of like everything kind of looks the same, like pretty much. Like, it's kind of weird to explain though. You don't feel hot or cold at all. It's like this. For me, it was just this great. It was, I don't know what kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't good or bad. It wasn't scary. I mean, I wasn't scared of anything. I could have encountered the most scariest thing and it wouldn't have scared me. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, I could have encountered. But the black glowing thing with the eyes, like, it didn't even scare me that much. Like, especially when it started talking to me, but it helped me get back to my body. I know it did that much. So, like, just like in the movie Soul, like, it could have been the Delta Theta being or something, just helping getting me back to my body before things start to shut down or something. I don't know. Maybe I took too long, but yeah. This woman here, she's talking about her lucid dream she had, or seeing Bobby. So I guess I'll play this a little bit, but I am kind of getting hungry though, so I don't know. I'm gonna play a little bit of it, then I'm gonna just refer y'all to the video so y'all can watch the full video for yourself, because I don't want to get copyright anyway. I don't know if I'll get copyright.
Peace, family. Tiffany Hills popping in with a video.
And I'm doing this to prove, like, this is not just something I pulled out my ass. Like, people have been talking about this, okay? And they just flood the internet. They flood Facebook. They flood YouTube of these old clips of him from 2000 for y'all to believe that, oh, he's constantly pumping out content. You know, some people literally wrote me and thought that he was, like, doing this. Like, all these videos are recent and new. Like, you can't even tell from the quality that this stuff is from the early 2000s. Are you kidding me? But, yeah. Hold on. Hold on.
Things have taken a drastic turn.
My bad. I had a brain fart. But none of these videos are recent. People have been questioning, like, his whereabouts. Like, all his followers from, like, you know, the early 2000s, and, you know, people who've been in this, like, we are questioning, like, what's going on with him. While these people who just woke up in 2020 are like, oh, leave him alone. You're harassing him. He's okay. But y'all haven't seen any recent videos or pictures or hadn't heard the man. Like, none of y'all seen or heard the man, was on the phone with the man, got a phone call. None of y'all have seen him. 2020, recently. You are looking at videos from 2008 and thinking that this is an update of him. Like, dude, he's not even that fluffy no more. He's not even that big. Like, y'all don't even know, like, but y'all want to argue me down. Like, nobody knows. Nobody knows the state or condition of Bobby Hemmitt in present day. Nobody knows. Like,
So in this video, I'm going to speak from the heart. More importantly, I'm going to speak from my truth. Y'all know I come on here and I make videos and I share channels and I know them to be accurate before I present any information. I trust my spirit. I trust my integrity. I trust my character. I trust myself. A couple of videos I made, I was talking about us gaining this victory. I was talking about us coming into our wealth, coming into our freedom, things being returned to the rightful owners or stewards of the earth. But it's some things that need to be addressed. Brother Bobby came to me in a dream probably about 5 days ago. Whenever Brother Bobby comes, there's always a pay close attention to something. He just doesn't show up to show up. This particular dream, he says, Khadijah, Panic, and Linda trapped him in his body. And he wanted me to take them out. Now I go on missions all the time.
wow. Wow. And that's the conclusion I came to before even watching this video, you know, because with brain injuries and stuff like that, you know, him having a massive stroke and the type of stroke he had, yes, learning about him being in the wheelchair, and having this caregiver. I know, like, he probably is, like, you know, under guardianship, he's forced to take these pharmaceuticals. You know, we're taught to believe that these pharmaceuticals will help, even though we know these pills don't heal anything or cure anything. Y'all still take them. You still take their shots. So yeah, so given rounds of fucking pills daily, like just 2 or 3 pills. I don't know what they're for or whatever. Help muscle, maybe muscle relaxers, muscle something, and things with you know, it's supposed to help restore his brain or something, but actually destroys you more. You know, that, and I don't know. The woman probably wasn't taking care of him too well, because there was a in that video that we was watching earlier, she was listening to the Linda speak. You know, Bobby was explaining her caregiver duties and stuff like that, and how she does everything for him, including like changes him and stuff like that. And we hear like how she butts in, cuts him off, and comes in like with this like tone, like I don't know, it's like a aggressive kind of, just a bitchy tone. And off the rip, off that, like from there, I know, like, you know, he's probably getting some sort of abuse from her, and you know, probably would make him sit in his poop, you know, for hours and stuff like that, causing like chafing and rashes. And you know, he has to be cared for in that, to that degree. Like if like one side of his body literally don't work anymore, okay, and it probably has deteriorated worse to a worser state, to where he's just literally laying in a vegetative state in the bed. Like he's literally not with us. They got his body, but Bobby's gone. Or he's like in that, like he probably still comes into that body, but I don't know. Maybe he can meditate himself back into the astros. Like he probably just prefers to stay in the astros in that state, you know. And that's how people are able to see him, you know. I also, you know, I communicate with people through the dream realm, but I haven't had the pleasure of seeing Bobby. I don't know. I go everywhere, and you know, I don't even be paying attention to half the people I see in the spiritual world, or you know, the dream state or whatever. So whatever.
To take shit out. That's what I do. So I did exactly what he asked me to do. 3 days later, I hear that Brother Panic has passed. I was like, oh, damn. Usually if I'm given a mission and I'm told to take something out or take someone out, it could either be like an energy or entity around that person. Never before has it happened like this. Now, I have an up close and personal story. But first, let me say I was inspired by Onyx Rising and another sister by whose channel goes by the name of The Real Light to go ahead and do this video in lieu of the circumstances. Brother Bobby did not have a stroke. Brother Bobby was poisoned slowly over time by his wife. Linda. So I'm going to take y'all back to 2013. I remember when the news was Sister Blue was talking about Brother Bobby had a stroke and we was to send light, but I knew that he had passed. I knew. And I cried and I was like, what do we do now? Because in my eyes, Brother Bobby was invincible. And it's not about worshiping a person. It's this person who had this light, who brought this light, who had this sincerity, this integrity, this dignity, and just wanted to know and shared what he knew on a masterful level in so many areas. These people were severely jealous of Brother Bobby among so many. And the only reason they were able to pull off what they did is because he loved and trusted them. But he also knew that this was just a part of a work that he had to do. He had to do work on the planet, and he had to do work in the spiritual realm. Because he gained enough light to go and do what needed to be done in the spiritual realm as far as freeing others. He's always talking about freeing people. He was always talking about freeing souls. So in 2013, I took Panic's class. I believe I was like Psycho 7. And as nice as Panic could be, he could also be an amazing asshole. The first day of the class, I didn't know really what to do. I never did Skype or anything like that. So I called the number to see, was I doing it right? What time do we call in or whatever? And he just went off. Not only did he do it to me, he did it to another sister who was in the class, and she just said, fuck it. To keep the money, send my money to Brother Bobby. While in this class, I had never seen Brother Panic. I just, heard blog talks. So I never seen him. I think it was like one video. But in the video I seen, and then the person that I seen was like, that's Brother Panic? He just was severely small, like he was going through something. I can tell, I remember in one of the classes, he took a pill and he was saying something about his kidneys acting up, or his kidney acting up or something like that. So, I took this class and, learned a lot. I learned a whole lot. But there was a couple things that happened. I remember he told Khadijah to come say hi to the class during this particular session. And she did. She came over, and I saw a tall, dark-skinned woman who looked significantly older than him. And I was just like, wow, that just don't look like his type, And I just left it at that. But she looked very apparition-ish, if I can say that. She looked kind of creepy. The next session, whenever a class was going, they dad family shit going on or whatever, and Khadijah comes in and she says hi to the class, but it's this light-skinned woman. Looks totally different. I said, well, maybe he got multiple wives. I didn't know, but I know what I seen the first time. I know exactly what I saw. I know what I saw. These were two different people. And I'm looking like, what happened to the dark-skinned lady? During class, that's when, I got to know, well, we had I wouldn't really call it a friendship, but like a acquaintance type. He's like, Tiff, I'm gonna call you. And he gave me some, because I sent a bunch of, when I took his class, I sent some crocheted items to Khadijah. I made him a blanket. I made, and I asked him, I made Dr. Alim and his Dr. Alim's wife some things. I believe her name is Kadira. And I made Brother Bobby a blanket and some fairy slippers, and his wife some things. But don't let me get ahead of myself. I'm gonna take as much time as I need to talk about what needs to be said. Bub, you want the window down? I'll wait. And I asked him, could you, get me in touch with Brother Bobby, or give me, his address so I can send them the things, I get a call from Linda. She just sounds so bubbly, so bright, so happy. And I told her, no, I hadn't made the things just yet. And I asked, I want, but I did start on Brother Bobby's blanket. And she said, well, I asked her what she wanted, and she was like, well, I like a shawl or whatever. I was like, oh, cool, no problem. I'm gonna get you a shawl. So I made a bunch of shit. I just loved the fact that I could get that close to Brother Bobby and give finally. Everything he gave to me, I could finally financially afford to send them donations. I could afford to do as much crochet as I wanted. So I ended up making him a blanket, some fairy slippers, and like I said, I made Sister Linda some things, some fairy slippers and a shawl or whatever the case may be. And she seemed very grateful. And I continued to send donations, you know. And every time I would send a donation, she would send me back a handwritten letter saying, you know, thank you, we appreciate you, we love you. And I just felt so, it made me feel so good. I was so happy. I remember telling Panic, you know, and he was like, well, I made that happen. You know what I mean? I got you in touch with her or whatever. Just real, you know. And I was just like, okay, nigga, whatever. And around that time, he's like, you know, send me pictures. And I did. I sent pictures. I did. I thought, okay, this is part of being spiritual. I'm new to this. And, you know, enamored by, you know, someone who has all this knowledge and, you know, who was my doorway into this level of consciousness that led me to Brother Bobby. It was Panic. So I came into metaphysical or occult consciousness around 2009, 2010. So while in class, you know, he would tell, you know, all of Brother Bobby's business, you know, just gossipy. And I just, you know, I never liked dudes like that. Like, why would, you know, dudes that gossip is something, you know, something real bitchy about that. And he would just, you know, if I felt like a lot of
these dudes be down low, bisexual. Like, I don't know why these dudes don't want to just open up about their bisexuality. It's 2024. Like, come on. Just come out already. Like, and this is my problem with FBA Twitter, because I know a lot of them be on, like, a lot of them are bisexual, especially the ones that be running them spaces. Like, a lot of them are. Like, you can hear it in their voice. You can hear the lisp. Like, and then, you know, just, I don't know, the sassiness in their voice. You can hear it. And it's like, you can't hide that shit from me. Like, if I hear it in your voice, and then, like, I look at you and I see the twinkle in your eye, I know what's up. I know what's up. So, a lot of y'all, you can't really hide it, so why not just come out? And, like, a lot of black women would still accept you for the way you are. If not, I mean, come on, just be open. Like, that's why a lot of white, you know, a lot of y'all be going towards white women, because you're okay with telling them, like, oh yeah, I want to get pegged, but for some reason they don't want to just be real with black women.
of whatever was going on with Brother Bobby was their business. It wasn't to be discussed among strangers, because that's what we were, you know. So he writes a book, and in the book, he finally gets done with this book, and so he, I mean, you know, he helped me out a lot as far as, like, you know, shouting me out and fairy slippers and the things that I did with crochet. But right is right and wrong is wrong.
I don't know why I keep doing this twitchy thing. I really hope that I'm still going live right now. It still indicates that this thing is being screen recorded. But the live could have ended a long time ago. I don't even know. Like, I'm not getting, like, any, you know, the comments is not popping up on the screen while I'm screen recording and looking at the video. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should check on the stream real quick, because it's just doing that glitchy thing. Okay, it's still going live. Okay. Okay. I don't know how late I am on these comments, but New Wisdom was asking about the Cabbage Patch Kids. And yes, I know about all that, and the cloning, you know, the orphan train. But it wasn't just, you know, the pale people that were cloned around that time. It was brown people too. Look into the Odd Fellows Society. That is another secret society that had both white and black chapters. And the Odd Fellow Society, they also had orphanages where they pretty much took care of these, you know, cloned orphans who eventually grew up to become Masons, pretty much. That's my theory. Oh man, hold on. It was on that screen the whole time. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, y'all wasn't even watching the video with me. Oh, see, Look, I'm a one-man band here, okay? I don't have a team. I don't have a team to keep me on point like Candace Owens. I'm sorry. And she don't even go live. The bitch don't even go live. Like, she just re-upload a video that she pre-recorded and then, like, pretty much do a premiere. And her followers are so dumb, they really think they're watching her live. Like, it is really sad. But anyways, oh my God, we got through that we're halfway through that video and, okay, whatever. Sorry about that. Let's get back to the video though. Like, it's literally just her sitting in her car talking, so you didn't really miss much. Everybody heard the audio. But that's crazy. Maybe I should have checked on the stream before, like, going full screen. But yeah. Alright. So this is the video that I was, like, pretty much reviewing. The murder of Bobby Hemmit and his rise. So pretty much she channels information. And I think she said that she saw him in a vision or something. I don't know, but she, as y'all was hearing, that she comes from what Brother Panic's school of thought or teaching. She actually paid for one of his classes. I never paid for any of these people classes. Like, I would not go that far, but I do support other light workers, you know. I sent donations to Mac, Bitter Truth, you know, Young Pharaoh back in the day when he was, you know, so I, you know, when I had it, you know, or when I have it, I do help, but, you know, right now I'm like, I'm in a situation myself, so I can't donate to anybody. I'm, like, really messed up, but, you know, a lot of these, like, so-called conscious people, they be scamming, like, especially with some of their so-called universities and classes. Like, when I caught on the scam, I was following, you know, Young Pharaoh back in the day, and I don't know. Some people were saying that the Auden University was a big scam. I don't know. I never signed up, but if your class don't get me something like you don't give courses that actually benefit me to where I will be making money out here in society from what I learned from you, then I don't really want to take your courses. Like, anything that you people learned at these spiritual camps, you could have learned on your own, and I feel like it was a waste of money. Like, yeah.
The first book, I think he wrote two, but the first book. And so I was excited about the book, bought the book. You know, he signed it and said, you know, whatever. But I found something very odd about Panic, because Panic wasn't the type to shout people out. He wasn't, you know, he talked about everybody. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, you know, that was not him. And so in the book, there was the acknowledgments page. And it was full of people. And my name was among those people. I was Tiffany Messenger at the time. And I read the book. I thought the book was kick-ass, but a couple things dawned on me. Or not dawned on me, but just kind of caught my attention. And one of them was the acknowledgments. Like, why would he acknowledge all these people, most of which he didn't even like? And I didn't really, you know, think that he would even think that much of me to acknowledge me. You know what I'm saying? So, Spirit said, over time, it revealed, it said, tear that page out and burn it. Because Panic gave us all up. The classes were designed to find certain light beings and to take us out. I've had many, many, many attempts on my life from this camp. The last attempt I had was the most recent. They sent some dude. got close to me, got a reading. I could tell this person did not like me at all whatsoever. But, you know, I just want to send you some. I sent him, he got a reading. I sent him some fairy dust. Oh, I'm going to send you a bunch of shit. I'm going to send you this. I'm going to send you that. Send you a big box of shit. But what he sent, he had sigils on everything. And I was just like, well, why would you mark some shit, you know, that if it's for me, let me do what I want to do. And he's like, it was a bunch of shit, you know, crystals and candles and runes, and needless to say, all this shit is in the trash now. But I remember getting, you know, the next night, I called him and I thanked him for everything, and I just felt so good. I made a video about it, and I was just very, you know, happy that somebody, you know, felt that way about me. You know what I'm saying? And so I remember going to sleep, and that night I had a dream about Panic and Khadijah. And they were standing by my closet door looking very shamed and guilty about something. Like, you know how little kids get in trouble and their head go down and they just be, you know, they know their mama about to get them. Like, you know, it was that type of look. And I just felt this extreme heaviness, you know. So I called the guy, or he called or something, and I was like, I had a dream about. I told him the dream and whatever. And he was like, oh, that sounds whatever, whoop-de-whoop. He ain't really worth discussing, but just his part in this. You know, they send them. You know what I'm saying? They send them, and they do it all the time. It's shit that has happened to me I haven't ever talked about. So after this happens, there's just this, you know, I'm feeling, you know, this person is doing all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about me, and I Panic knew this. He said, Tiffany, you always protected. And that kind of stood out to me because I was just like, how would you know unless you're trying to do some shit? So as time goes on, I kind of lost touch with Panic, and things just stopped. You know, his videos wasn't resonating. He seemed to be getting worse. The ego, the information, it was like 5 hours of talk and 5 minutes of science. After Brother Bobby, it was like Brother Bobby kept Panic in check to me. After Brother Bobby passed, and I know he passed, it was just like, you know, no holds bars. And then he was fucking with all the people who he said he didn't like. So when I came across, when I got the information that he allegedly passed, I knew the information. I knew the dream. I knew what happened. And I was like, well, fuck, this is some big shit. Who do I talk to? You know what I'm saying? I need to talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Mook shot me a text, and I was like, you know, can we chop it up real quick? And we chopped it. I think later that day I came across Onyx's video because I was looking for more. You know, I'm like, okay, what is this, you know, reaction to Panic's death? Because I'm not heartless, but I knew the dream. And I've been looking sideways at things for a long time when it comes to Brother Bobby. Long time. So when Sister Onyx was breaking down the recordings and the so-called conversations, or the first, you know, and what struck me, well, when she was just breaking down, you know, the information about just picking it apart, and I was like, this is shit I've been thinking about this for quite some time. Just didn't know how to put it together and where to put it, and not to be just wolfing knife out, you know, side of my neck to really know what I'm talking about. And I was so infuriated. I was so upset because I could clearly see how long was he being tortured? How long had they been doing these things to him? I'm going to put the videos in the description box. And no, I don't want y'all to email me about y'all stories, about how you felt, whatever. Make a video. Because this shit is over. The whole conscious so-called community, this shit is fucking over. All this fuckery, this shit is over. All of y'all are now falling, not about to, all of y'all are now falling like fucking dominoes. All of y'all. Brother Rich, you know Brother Bobby was the reason for your success. And this is how all of y'all, even y'all elders, all of y'all know. All of y'all fucking know. And even y'all who know enough to say something or to do something, you done nothing. And you want to keep saying a whole bunch of dumb shit. I've never seen Brother Bobby's videos as much as I see him now. Anytime I turn on my YouTube, Brother Bobby is flooding the suggestions. How dare y'all? How dare y'all? And then I come across the video with Khadijah and she's saying, oh, panic passed. He went through a portal. We don't know when he died. We don't know how he died. We don't know the circumstances. We ain't seen a fucking body. But he went through some type of fairy tale portal. And all of this is orchestrated. Because Brother Bobby been coming through to so many of us. In dreams, in visions, and y'all fucking getting y'all asses handed to y'all right about now. For money? Dr. Elaine? Kadira? Really, y'all? Acting like y'all so humble and y'all these teachers. See, he was fucking with y'all money. Because when he started saying this shit is about, the guys is all fuckery, all of this shit that y'all done built y'all whole careers on, it's fucking with y'all money. And instead of y'all growing and having integrity and dignity and truth.
Understand the only thing that these boule ass motherfuckers care about is money. That's why they sold out our people. Okay? Money. Okay? They didn't care about being classified as an unevolved part human primate. Okay, that's literally what they call us in science. Because according to the evolutionary chart, according to their timeline, if we are the so-called first, and Africans are all black people are Africans, and that's the first human, then y'all are the least evolved race. Going off of evolution, they say that we are the least evolved, okay? Understand? That's what they're saying. This is what they teach you. This is what they teach your children, okay? That means we are the closest to primate. This is mainstream science. This is the science they use, okay? To come up with, our medicine also, because the immune system is partially functioning or not even functioning at all. So this is why you need these shots to activate your immune system. This is what they teach you. Okay, this is the bullshit that y'all believe about your bodies or your biology. Okay, yeah. So these boule ass motherfuckers didn't care about selling out the community or selling out, so they could be on top of the pyramid, and they just shove lies down our throats to keep this system going, keep the matrix going, keep it up, okay? Keep you under the spell of duality, fighting about skin color and whatever. Yeah, I get it, But it's deeper than that. You know, we've been lied to about a lot of things, and then these clones have been like pretty much mixed in, you know, society. And this is another reason why we probably will not rise. We probably will not be able to manifest this heaven on earth reality. Not with all these clones and parasites around us. Like, it's probably never going to be a reality for us. If people don't, you know, wake up and find out what their purpose is on this plane of existence, and wake up fast. But I don't see that even being a possibility. Like, man.
Y'all went against Brother Bobby. All of y'all. That's the only reason y'all was able to pull off what y'all did for as long as y'all had. It's been 9 years. Oh, but he been coming through. This whole panic death, it's not real. I went in to try to find him. It's not real. I felt nothing. I picked up on nothing.
Maybe because he was a soulless clone to begin with, an NPC that just soaked up pro-black pan-African consciousness. I mean, it's nothing to just memorize. That don't make you intelligent. Like, if you're just parroting off of somebody else's theories. Okay, he wasn't original source from, you know, for these the information he was giving. You know, all he did was regurgitate, just like Candace Owens, just a NPC that regurgitate information that they read from a book. Okay, like,
when Brother Bobby was alive, that's when panic brought the fire. That's when his lectures was fire. After Brother Bobby, all that shit went downhill. They wanted to take that light. They wanted to emulate that light. And Brother Panic was severely, severely jealous of Brother Bobby. All of you were. He wasn't fucking with half of y'all. How dare you? How dare you insult our intelligence? And if you listen to the conversation that he supposedly had with Dr. Aleem, he's not even talking to Dr. Aleem. Dr. Aleem is just plugging in, yup, to make it seem like they having some fucking conversation when they were not. I'm so disappointed in y'all elders. I'm so fucking disappointed in y'all. He just supposed to die, and we just supposed to forget about him. And in the age of digital, why was there never a video recording of Brother Bobby after his stroke? Why wasn't he recorded, talking and video? Why we couldn't see? Why is it just this funky ass picture of somebody that ain't even him? We hear him talking behind this picture. You think we was gonna really just forget about him and he was gonna be swept under the rug? And Brother Panic had the audacity to make a video talking about y'all been kissing his ass. Nigga, fuck you. And you don't get a chance to die just yet. Just yet. All of you, charlatans. All of you. And it's so many of y'all. And those of us who have souls, is so little of us. Oh, but the light is shining.
And that's 100. Like, yeah. In a sea. I'm like stuck in a sea full of fucking NPCs. It's just, I'm swimming through. It's just everyone. Like,
oh, but the light is shining. This whole portals of Pan is trying to hold down the light, Brother Bobby is now rising. And he will have his veneration. We will send Brother Bobby off right. My heart is so broken when I think about what must have happened to him and how long. Like, nobody gonna ride for Bobby. And those of us who are speaking are those of us who got these small platforms. It's just like with Nipsey. Nobody gonna tell the fucking truth. Nobody in his family gonna say, fuck that Eric Holder shit. This is what happened, and this is why he was killed. Nobody gonna ride. He just supposed to die with everything he gave. And all of us, we just, oh, Brother Bobby, I learned so much. And they just throwing his name around like confetti.
Yep. And like, literally after this video, I'm gonna block some of these motherfuckers, especially that serious, whatever, psychotic motherfucker. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of these, yeah, I think I triggered a lot of people with what I said about, oh, these fake posers that woke up 2020, which y'all are posers. Y'all woke up with BLM marching in the streets with freaking mask on, talking about I can't breathe. The most retarded thing to do is just march in the streets with a freaking mask on, suffocating yourself, putting a damn spell on yourself, talking about I can't breathe. Like that, like, are you kidding me? Okay, for a psyop, okay? Yeah, I'm not even gonna get in too deep about George Floyd and them pulling this psyop on my birthday. But, yeah. They did a whole lot to have motherfuckers confused and scared 2020. And that's what convinced y'all to roll your sleeves up and get that thing injected into you. That foreign substance injected into you, turning you into a non-human entity. That's what the fuck y'all did. And that's what the fuck it's doing. But, oh, since it didn't kill you immediately, y'all don't think, oh, I'm a conspiracy. But that stuff that you got injected into you don't cure or prevent you from getting that thing. So why don't you question what the fuck they fucking injected into your dumb ass? If it don't prevent you from getting the thing. But y'all want to laugh at us, people who are a little skeptical of the medical industry, that believe that we come from fucking primates. That believe we are primates. I'm not going to let these people heal me that think my body is a primate body. They're not healing anybody. They don't even have the correct biology for us humans. Or care about the mitochondria that keeps us living, that keep us regenerating. But yeah. So I'm just gonna end this here. I'm gonna let you finish her video. She is Tiffany Heals. Go subscribe to her. I'm gonna subscribe. She's a small YouTuber also. So yeah, I'm definitely subscribed because I definitely want to hear her talk. Anyways, that's all I'm really gonna feature right now. I might come back on. I might talk about this, or I might switch to another topic. I was talking about Michael Jackson yesterday and his many faces and, you know, his many changes and stuff, and how, you know, yeah, how people just didn't notice that the last Michael in his last stage, that probably wasn't even Michael. Like, this NPCs are so dumb, and they just believe authority so much to the point where they don't even use their eyes. They don't even use their fucking senses to tell if motherfuckers lying to them. They can literally replace motherfuckers. This is why I don't think, cloning is a dumb theory, because they can literally swap out someone, and these motherfuckers will not know or act like they can't tell the fucking difference when there's clear differences. If you fucking pay attention to the face, if you pay attention to facial features, which is what I do, I analyze facial features and body and analyze, anatomy, bone structure. Like, well, I don't understand why people don't get into that. But as long as Negroes are retarded and can't see and use their eyes, they can tell motherfuckers anything. Okay? Like, it's like y'all refuse to use your freaking senses, your fucking 5 senses, and just want to believe what you're told. We're spinning at 1,000 miles per hour and never feel it. The rain, it comes down straight down. It don't go all which ways. The rain don't come down pouring all sideways and whatever. Okay, every time. Yeah, we get it. We get crazy storms maybe sometimes, but if we were spinning at 1,000 miles per hour, it would be like more evidence of that. But motherfuckers just believe what they're told. Fucking Lil' Kim don't even look the same. Like, pull Lil' Kim photo from 1994 and Lil' Kim today. That's not the fucking same person. They literally replaced Lil' Kim with some motherfucker they stole from Central Africa and gave them some fillers or something. I don't know, but y'all don't understand. They can find a doppelganger from the other side of the world, just give them a little bit of work, put some makeup on them, or make them, if they come out in public, put on a mask and play the role as you. Okay? Lil' Kim haven't did interviews in like 20 years. Which is a big red flag that they replaced her. Either replaced her with a clone or replaced her with a whole fucking doppelganger. Like, I don't even, they'll do that for big celebrities, but I don't know. I don't think they did that to maybe Bobby, because, he was just an underground spiritual teacher. Okay? A master teacher. That's it. I don't think they would do that to just some regular person on the street, but, celebrities with that much influence, yeah, they'll definitely replace your ass if you get out of line. Like, or, hell, right now, all they do is draft people who are already freaking soulless to begin with. Now, look at the person y'all call Sexy Red. I mean, look into their eyes, you see nothing but a black void, soulless. Like, they are getting motherfuckers that don't even have souls. Like, you don't need any type of creativity, talent, or soul to be famous. You just gotta be an empty shell vessel and just ready to push their agenda. Say your lines. Give the lines they give to you and you get paid. That's it. Like, or, yeah, they give them their fucking little lyrics to rap in the studio. Okay? Like, these people are not writing their own music. Like, none of these industry plants are. Like, the big ones, the ones they shove in your face all the time, they wasn't writing. The Baby, he wasn't writing none of that shit. Lizzo. Oh, she can play the fucking flute. Wow. Okay. And what Lizzo was doing was not called singing. That's not singing. That big bitch was screaming. Okay? Same with so many other fucking industry plants, but I'm not gonna go down the fucking line with that, but it makes my head hurt. Like, but that's where I'm gonna end this the rabbit hole is really deep with Bobby Hemmitt, for real. Like, the fact we don't have any photo, nobody ever seen Bobby Hemmitt's so-called wife or girlfriend of 25 years. Never caught her in the photo. And this is the person that is supposed to be his caregiver, has been taking care of him for the past 10 years. Nobody have seen, spoken, or heard from this man in the past 10 years. Y'all want to pull up this old ass interview right here from 2016 that literally has the same audio from the video from 2013, from this video right here. And the channel, you can't even find the channel that this video came from anymore. The people took down the fucking channel. What is it called? Occult lectures. This video right here came from Occult Lectures, okay? That channel's not even up anymore. The only way you can actually mirror this video is watching Onyx Rising video, which I'm subscribed to her now also. And that's the only way you can get it. That's the only way you can get it. So, I'm going to leave links to this video, and this one right here. I'm going to leave links to all three of the videos that I reviewed, so y'all can review it yourself in the description. And yeah, I'm gonna go get me something to eat real quick, and I'm gonna pop back on here later. We're gonna talk about Michael Jackson, and you know, was it cloning, or was they replacing him with doppelgangers, or what do you think? Or do you like just believe vitiligo? Like, I promise you, vitiligo, like, someone sent me this photo, and it claiming this proves that he went through the vitiligo, but the markings or the little black spots, it wasn't even brown or cow spots. I mean, like, it wasn't even like spots to where, you know, you would usually see on like someone who was actually going through vitiligo. I have a mild, like a very mild case of it on my leg, and my parts. Like, I do have like some vitiligo, okay? And I promise you, like, the pictures that I saw, it don't look like vitiligo, okay? I'm gonna show y'all these photos. We're gonna review it all together, okay? I don't believe the official story that he went through vitiligo whatsoever. That did not happen, okay? But I'm going to show you the evidence that I have proving that, you know, Michael was replaced. And replaced multiple times. And people, it just did not care. Or just act like they could not see it. And if they can switch someone out from... If they can switch a black person with replace a black person with a white person, and y'all be like, oh yeah, that's the same old Mike, same person, that, oh yeah, then they can literally replace anybody, and motherfuckers will never tell unless it's their family members. Like, the same with Gucci Mane. This is why people are still stuck on that, because Gucci Mane's mom don't even fuck with Gucci Mane. And Gucci Mane and his mom had a close relationship before he went to prison. Okay, he get out of prison, he married Keisha, or the mom isn't invited or don't come and have not seen Gucci Mane. The mom have not seen Gucci Mane in almost, like, what? How long has it been since he been out? Like 8 years? Maybe a little longer, I forgot. I don't know, time be flying, but man, that guy is not Gucci Mane. And then everybody was under his label have been unalived. Like, people that was signed under him, like almost all of them were unalived or is currently serving prison time, which is crazy, which I just heard. Like, yeah, it's a lot. there's a lot of crazy shit going on. And yeah, they are like actively replacing black influencers or black celebrities with clones or doppelgangers from the other side of the world. Like some like Us shit. You know, like the movie Us. Like that's what's literally going on. Like motherfuckers getting replaced. I mean, and they know how stupid people are and like how easy people will just fall back asleep or just won't question anything. Just if an authority figure said this, oh yeah, he told me this to her. Now whatever. I don't know. Just ignore your five senses, ignore what you see, and just believe what someone tells you, okay? That's literally what all these NPCs do. But I'll be back later. I gotta go get me something to eat. Thanks for watching.